Kim Namjoon, better known as RM, has turned into an inspirational worldwide presence overnight, and not just because of his leadership in the K-pop band BTS. Garnering major praise from speaking to the United Nations, Kim is destined for a bright future, with major American musical collaborations and even larger dreams of solo work. Kim is not the man you think he is, and we're here to reveal all the secrets and cool facts about Kim you don't know, from the traits of his ideal girl to how he got his rap monster and much, much more. Become RM's biggest fan yet just by watching this exclusive video. If you're new to the trendy, make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on everything you need to know about BTS. He speaks at the UN. On September 24, 2018, Kim Namjoon addressed the United Nations with a speech about self-acceptance that inspired the world. Kim said, and we quote, "No matter who you are, where you're from, your skin color, your gender identity, speak for yourself." The meeting at the UN in New York City was to discuss youth issues. BTS took the podium to discuss their Love Myself campaign, which was in partnership with UNICEF and launched in 2017. The campaign is aimed towards ending violence against children and teenagers. RM spoke on behalf of the group and inspired the world. If you haven't seen it, go check it out now. He survived multiple surgeries. Kim Namjoon has had to undergo a couple of very intense surgeries. Luckily, our talented rapper survived them both. The first was at the young age of 15 years old when Kim went under for open heart surgery, a very risky surgery. The next time he had to go under the knife was for the deviated septum in his nose. This is where the bone and cartilage that divides the nose is crooked, which might cause breathing problems, which could really affect his singing and career. The good news? It's a simple surgery without too much recovery time. He loves Friends. This may come as a surprise, but the hit 90s television show was a massive success in Korea as well. Growing up, RM loved Friends and would often watch it with Korean subtitles. This allowed him to also learn better English. His mom bought him all the seasons on DVD, and he would watch the series on repeat. Sounds a lot like our childhood as well. No wonder RM fits in so well. We wonder which episodes is his overall favorite. Runcha Randa. Prior to joining and becoming the leader of BTS, Kim actually was an underground rapper who went by the name of Runcha Randa. Runcha Randa was also his character name in the video game Maple Story, but doubled as his stage name. RM did very good under Think moniker and even released a couple of tracks collaborating with different artists, one being Block B's Zyko. Once he joined BTS, he dropped that title and took on the name we know him for now. He's got nicknames. Kim has been given a couple different nicknames over the years, and they're bound to make you smile. The more famous of his two nicknames is God of Destruction because he seems to break everything that he touches. From sunglasses to bunk bed ladders to doorknobs and even clothes, he breaks everything. At least it is just funny at this point. His second nickname is Dance Prodigy, which might have you hardcore fans a little confused as RM wasn't always the best dancer. Obviously now RM has stepped it up a notch, but at first he was definitely more gifted at rapping than busting a move. As a joke, his dance teacher and company would call him Dance Prodigy because he was so bad at dancing. Maybe he should dance Battle It Off with the dancing machine from EXO named Chen, compared to the best. An article on Noisy.com, writer Blanca Mendes compares Kim to some pretty great rappers of our time. Kim admits in the article that he knows he has an awesome album like Kanye West's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, but Bianca would compare RM to younger rappers, such as Chance the Rapper and Earl Sweatshirt, because of his energy and spirit. Bianca says his newfound strength can be found on his new solo mixtape called RM, where you can hear unique songs like Awakening and F You, I'm an Idol. Kim is definitely not afraid to break the squeaky clean BTS image that has been portrayed for years. He fought for his passion. Kim was always a brainiac as a child and sure to be a very successful business person. That is, if he decided to go into that field. His family was very strict on him studying, which led Kim to hide his lyrics from his mother so she wouldn't get angry. Kim's mother even once broke his computer and his microphone in an attempt to get him to study, despite him being one of the smartest students. Finally, Kim decided that he had to deal with his family's oppression towards what he dreamt of doing. He confronted his mother about his passion, asking her, "Would Do you rather have a son that was in 5,000th place or first place? This question convinced her that if he thought he could be #1 at rapping, then he should pursue his dreams. Now, that persistence and love for what he does has got him just what he promised his mother, #1 rapper, ranked in top 1%. Speaking of ranked in the top 5,000, Kim was part of the top % of students, making him just that, the top 5,000 smartest kids in Korea. Kim was always known as a brainiac and even sometimes identifies himself as a nerd. Maybe his high intelligence has helped him craft the incredible career he has now. His IQ is a staggering 148, ranking in the top 1% of the nation during high school exams. To put that into perspective, Albert Einstein's IQ was 160, and the highest anyone can score is 162, so Kim is amongst the top. He's empathetic of fan struggles. Kim is very aware and reflective about his own struggles and the struggles of his fans, also known as ARMY. His fans mean everything to him, and Kim even gets emotional at times about the appreciation and love he feels from his fans. In BTS's music video, they address typical teenage issues and present the positive message of self-love to everyone. RM says about happiness that you can think that happiness is not something that you have to achieve. You can still feel happy during the process of achieving something. In this quote, he urges fans to be happy in the pursuit of their ideal life instead of looking for happiness in their future. He's composed over 100 songs. Kim has a passion for writing songs and even more specific lyrics. Kim has composed and written over 100 songs, which could contribute to his feelings of wanting to do more solo work. BTS must be super grateful to have such a prolific leader of the pack. Coldplay is another band known to write hundreds of songs for their albums, then only choosing the best to actually use. We're not sure if this is how Kim works as well, but the guy has no shortage of creative juices to keep the lyrics flowing. Security guard dreams. When Kim was just a youngster, at the small age of 5 years old, he dreamt of being a security guard at an apartment complex. This could explain RM's costume in the music video Dope, where he is dressed like a security guard. Imagine walking into an apartment building and seeing Kim waiting to greet you. He'd be signing more autographs than providing security. What odd job did you dream of doing when you were little? Shrugs off disses. RM is definitely not a fan of disses or hate comments, but also doesn't take them to heart. He most likely acquired this skill after being in the public eye for so many years. During his collaboration with K-hip-hop bosses MFBTY on their percussive track Baku Baku, RM claimed to be shy in their presences. But in the video, his body language says anything but shy. He casually shrugs off disses with ease and confidence. When the disses from the rappers come, he gives them a look like, "This is the best you can do?" He goes even further by joking that his smells like jasmine. High five, RM. We love your humor with all this. American artists want to work with him. Many famous American artists have expressed interest in working with the K-pop group and RM. Shawn Mendes and BTS have actually spoken about a collaboration, and Mendes even promised they'd be collaborating in the near future. Tanashi would also like to work with the group, as well as Ansel Elgort. Kalani also made it clear she wanted to work with the group after RM and V mentioned her as an inspiration during a Facebook Live interview with Billboard. Troye Sivan and BTS have also been in talks with a collab, while DNCE said they'd work with BTS any day. Seems like RM and BTS have some pretty powerful musical fans over in the US. Plastic surgery or nutrients? Rumors were flying around that K-pop group, BTS in particular, were addicted to plastic surgery. Now, none of this has been confirmed or even true. RM has had rumors spreading that he had a nose job, which in fact he had surgery for a deviated septum. As mentioned above, not plastic surgery. Instead, a Beverly Hills plastic surgeon confirmed that RM might look so good because he takes care of his appearance. The doctor says about RM, he says RM is probably drinking lots of water and getting good nutrients, which could contribute to fans thinking his appearance has changed. Open about his struggles. Perhaps RM is so empathetic and loving towards his band members and his fans because he knows what suffering feels like. Kim is very open when speaking about suffering from depression and anxiety, both before he was successful and now. Suga is another member of the group who identifies with these feelings and speaks out to fans struggling as well. RM explains that he has found some solace in music, but also in shortening his distances between him and the world. He would take a bus off to somewhere and hop off at a random stop to see the world, which he explained was a way to disperse his anxiety. We love that RM is brave enough to share his struggles with the world in order to help others. Admitted to plagiarism. Years ago, RM was accused of plagiarism because of some of his lyrics. To many people's surprise, the rapper admitted this to be true. After confirming these allegations, RM apologized to fans and other artists, ending by saying, "As I know the pain of creation, I will from now on think of the responsibilities of being an artist before anything." RM further explained, "I get my inspiration from talking to friends, reading books I like, watching movies, interviews, and letters from fans. Whenever a line leaves an impression on me, I write the line down in my memo. I realize I subconsciously made a mistake. Everything is my fault, and I realize that the original creator of the quotes must feel very offended." We think it's very honorable of RM to admit to his wrongdoings and promising to never do it again. He had dreadlocks. Kim has gone through a lot of hair changes, styles, and colors, but prior to joining BTS, RM actually had dreadlocks. The rapper sported a head full of thick dreadlocks when he was an underground rapper known as Runcharanda. He had the sides of his head shaved, with large dreadlocks pulled and tied back by another dreadlock in a ponytail. This guy has experienced every style of hair, and we can't wait to see which is next. Rap Monster origin. Many fans don't know this, but Kim never actually made up the name Rap Monster. Prior to his pre-debut with BTS, fans called him Rap Monster, and Kim decided to keep it as his new stage name because he liked it. Now, in September 2018, Kim is only going by RM and no longer Rap Monster, but for years, the name stuck, all thanks to the ARMY. It's no wonder Kim loves his fans so much. They even named him his ideal girl. RM's ideal girl would be this, and we quote, "It's like the ordinary college student date. We can see a movie together, eating together, walking together. I want to have love like that. It's because I can't at all." He is a major bookworm and is always following the news, so this is definitely a hint into why he would want a girl who was also a college student. Kim also says he loves when a girl wears her hair in a high ponytail, and he's partial to simple outfits like a white t-shirt, good-fitting denim, and Converse shoes on a girl. RM also reveals that there is no celebrity that lives up to that type for him. Guess he'll just have to date a fan. He'd date J-Hope. Okay, let's not get the wrong idea here. RM is not in love with his fellow band member, J-Hope, but he did admit a secret about him. RM said that out of all the other members of BTS, he would date J-Hope. That is, if J-Hope was a girl. So we know you're now asking, why J-Hope? Well, it's because he is like the mother of the dorm. So maybe Kim thinks that J-Hope would do all the cooking and the cleaning for him as well. Which BTS member would you want to date? Comment who below. What was the most interesting fact you didn't know about Kim Namjoon? Is there anything you'd want to know about RM that you don't? Let us know in the comments below. Subscribe to The Trendy and give this video a like if you love BTS as much as we do. See you next time, Trenders!